I might be alone on this one. I don't know. I've never been a big Kanye West fan. Yes, obviously he's musically talented. Obviously, the guy has made so much money. Certainly, I would say Kanye West has some musical ability.
He's also a talented designer. He has done well with his shoe line. I mean, he's talented in a lot of. He's a very brilliant marketer. He's an extremely successful human being.
Yeah, I don't
not just as a rapper producer.
I don't think you have to be successful to be intelligent. For example, Paris Hilton makes a lot of money. You know, I don't think Paris Hilton's very smart. I put Kanye West.
You don't think you have to be intelligent to be successful?
Exactly. That's what I meant to say. I see. I had a gaffe. I had a Joe Biden gaffe.
It's fine.
I must be senile.
At least
anyway,
you didn't say that you were running for gas station attendant.
Well, according to Republicans, I must be crapping my pants and I must be senile because, God forbid, I just had a gaffe. But anyway, the reason why we're talking about Kanye West, he criticized Harriet Tubman at his political rally, saying that Tubman was not responsible for ending slavery. So on and so forth. But here's the interesting thing, though, about Kanye before we get to this audio bite. You know, this is now a day after holding this campaign rally in South Carolina. There are now reports stating that West has not even filed the necessary paperwork to have his name appear on the November presidential ballot. So, I mean, he's doing this, I think, for one reason and one reason only, for publicity, to keep his name relevant and to sell albums. That's why I think he's doing it. But anyway, when he made this first stop in South Carolina over the weekend, I mentioned he talked a little bit about Harriet Tubman, that Tubman didn't really free the slaves. Have a listen to this.
When Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had the slaves go work for other white people.
I love all those groans in the crowd. Oh, no, he didn't. Did he just say that? I mean, Kanye West, you're just an ignorant fool. Only an ignorant person would make a statement like that. There's a reason why there were groans in the crowd. Kanye West is a dummy. You could say what you want about his business career and his music and clothing line. I don't care. To me, he's no better than Puff Daddy. They're two morons. And the only reason why he's
you think that Kanye West would defend Nick Cannon?
What do you mean? I wasn't talking about Nick Cannon. I was talking about...
No, but Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy actually went out and defended Nick Cannon,
but I wasn't
offered him a job at Revolt.tv. I don't think Kanye West would do that. I don't think that Kanye West is a racist
here's what I will say. Kanye West is the opposite. Kanye West first said that slavery didn't really exist. He got into it at TMZ.
He said it's a mindset.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's a moron. He's ignorant. I think Puff Daddy is also ignorant. He does a lot of stupid things. I think Kanye West has mental problems, maybe because he's dating, not dating, married to Kim Kardashian. Kardashians make everybody mental. I mean, they make guys, get boobs.
He's documented bipolar, Kanye is.
Well, yeah. It's not just bipolar. It's pure ignorance. Now, maybe he has three different personalities. Maybe it's the smart Kanye, and then maybe there's a dumb Kanye. But this was the dumb Kanye when he made these comments about Harriet Tubman. Idiotic, stupid, foolish. He's not really running for president. He hasn't even filled out the paperwork. This is a ploy, and it is a ploy to keep his name relevant because to sell albums. That's exactly why this guy's doing it.
And I actually think that he is, and I hope he releases a Yeezy shoe. His shoes are cool. Hope he releases a red, white, and blue Yeezy shoe because I'll buy that.
I'm not buying one thing that guy sells.
Even if it's $300.
Yeah, exactly.
He's far from a putz, Brian.
Yeah, well,
he's a billionaire. His wife's a billionaire.
Okay, so just because you're a billionaire doesn't mean you're a putz.
Kanye West is the opposite of a putz.
Okay,
he is the polar opposite of a putz.
Okay,
but I think he's in this election.
I disagree.
He is in this election because he wants to take votes from Joe Biden. He wants to take African-American, quote-unquote, black votes from Joe Biden, and I think he will do a good job of doing that.
So let me ask you a question.
I think he will take a bite out of Joe Biden's African-American vote. I don't think many Trump supporters will vote for Kanye West, and it's going to help. It's going to help Donald Trump.
Well, first of all, he hasn't.
I think that Donald Trump and Kanye West are in cahoots together at this point.
I disagree. First of all, he hasn't even filled out the paperwork, so he's not going to take one vote as of today. So I disagree with you on that. Secondly, just because you're a billionaire doesn't mean you can't be a putz. In fact, just because you have money doesn't mean you can't be a putz. There's a lot of people with a lot of money that are complete fools and idiots in this country. Let me explain.
Do you know where Kanye West came from?
Hold on. Let me finish.
He came from a middle-class Chicago family.
Don't care where he came from. Don't care.
Well, how do you go from a middle-class Chicago? No, listen. How do you go from?
You're telling me to listen. I wasn't finishing my statement.
A middle-class Chicago family to a billionaire. If you're not talented,
I will prove it to you.
You're a putz. How does a putz do that?
So
in what we call a totally oppressed systemic racism caste system America. How does that happen if you're not overly talented in a lot of different areas?
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'm not going to let you call Kanye West a putz because he isn't.
I can't
one.
answer your
question. You can
question.
disagree with him, don't call him a putz.
Okay, I can't answer. Well, no, he is a putz. I will say that. So let me ask you this. And first of all, just because you work hard and you're successful in business doesn't mean you can't also be a putz. By the way, there are a lot of people that have made a lot of money in the world that worked hard and they're in jail. Okay, so it does, just because you make money and you're successful in your business or some sort of business entity doesn't mean
in Kanye's
if
case,
I could finish,
it's 3 different
all right, okay,
businesses.
I don't care.
And not just businesses, industries.
I don't care if it's 50 businesses. I don't care if it's 50 industries. Just because you have money in your life of work doesn't mean you cannot be a putz. I think Rush Limbaugh is a putz. He is a racist pig, but he happens to be one of the most successful radio hosts ever. That is a perfect example of that. I'm sure you would agree. I know you're not a Bill Clinton supporter or a Hillary Clinton supporter.
Actually,
Hold on,
I thought that Bill Clinton.
Keep interrupting
Will you
me.
address me with Bill Clinton?
Okay,
I thought that Bill Clinton was a pretty good president. I liked how bipartisan he was.
Okay.
I thought both sides worked together pretty well.
But he's also probably a rapist
under his leadership. But yeah, I don't agree with him.
So there's somebody
using his political power to enrich himself sexually.
Okay,
no, I don't.
So there's somebody who worked hard in his life, got elected as a governor, got elected as the president of the United States, probably a rapist. He's a putz. Now, what would you call somebody? In this case, I'm talking about Kanye West. What would you call somebody that says the idea of slavery was a mindset? What would you call somebody that says Harriet Tubman did not free the slaves? JD, what would you call somebody who makes those claims?
I would say that he was most likely wrong. I wouldn't call him a putz.
So that's all you have to say. Well, he's just wrong.
Brian, I don't insult people just to insult them.
He's just wrong.
That's not what I do.
So he's just wrong.
I don't throw out words like moron and buffoon and idiot and putz. I don't do that.
Well, guess what? I do.
I never have and I never will.
Okay, but that's you.
Okay, you're right. That is me.
I do. Kanye West is what, Sean? What is Kanye West?
A putz.
Thank you. Thank you, Wayne Allen Kook.